soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Done.
On carry by Irving. Nice start to our game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Good. 180. Real. What's up?
Once again, Irving. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the first.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Good. 180. Point it right. What's up?
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Good. 180. What's up?
Again for the first time to the shot right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
The line of scrimmage.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. 3rd down coming.
Good. 180. Kings. Lucky. What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line.
Good. 180. What's that?
First down, here's Baker. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And they get this 7-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34.
20. What's up?
Mayfield to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Good. 180. What's up?
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Rail.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Up, Nelson. 6. 180. Alert. Done.
Baker throwing again. This one's caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, alert 33. Good. 180.
The play fake. Here's Mayfield. He brings it in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Good. 180. What's up?
Irving. And he didn't make the pylon. He's out of bounds just short of it. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Good. 180. What's up?
White's going to try to smash his way in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Rashad White touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
1-1. 2-2. Hot.
Play action now, Murray. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. Thrown for his money back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come back. 1-1. 2-2. 2-2.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Step. 180. Watch.
Throwing Baker. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Step. 180. Watch.
Throwing again is Baker. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
36-yard line.
1st down, ball at the 36.
20. Stop.
To throw, Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
180. Hey, alert 33. Read our key. Check. What's up?
This is Irving on 2nd. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it on 3rd and 9.
180. Run, run, run. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Sit.
Now running here, it's James Conner. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Buzz, 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 buzz. 2-2. Hot.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Go on.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Kyler throwing here. Here's a screen to Benson. And that is a great stop to denying the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
2-2.
Quick throw finds him out right. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Off to Benson from the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
What? I left. 1-1. 2-2.
Now Kyler. Catch made over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
1-1. Hot. 1-1. 2-2. 1-1.
Trying to run for it for Benson. And they bring him down around the 34. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1-1. 2-2.
Run on first down. Here's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180. Hey, Stop.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Hits his running back. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory.
It's a gain of
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
Regular.
Again, right side to White. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Zayvon Collins in on the tackle.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
180. Run. Pistol. What's that?
From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
180.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers with a 1st and 10.
Dead. 180. Up.
Check it, crack.
Pressure coming. Baker. That's caught. It's Godwin again. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Hey, alert 33.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
What's up?
He breaks the tackle. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a first and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Good. 180. Start.
Irving has the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
14. Cardinals nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
McLaughlin
Buccaneers.
has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Making some progress here. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you could almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Kyler looking to throw. He's going deep this time. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes this one back for the pick six.
I can imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. The interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Buccaneers 21. Cardinals nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Almost there, Trey McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout.
Arizona.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. He sent a man in motion. First and 10, Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Murray to throw. This one's caught. Too good a defender. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Play action now, Murray. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
McLaughlin
Buccaneers.
has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Dortch now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Benson now from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Murray. Flush out now to his left. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Escapes the pocket. Took off with it again. And on first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
One more. Hot. Two. Hot. Deuce. One more.
From the 39. Has a man. That's Greg Dortch. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly, but the catch moves him to the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Benson on first and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more when they know it.
At the Buccaneers' 45-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Staying on the ground with Benson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Big ace.
Murray on third down. He's got McBride complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Murray, first and 10. The Buccaneers get there, bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Here's a screen to Benson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. Third down coming.
Green.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hezzy threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
180. Run.
Watch it.
Hey, alert motion.
Here's Baker. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after a second interception of the season.
At the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
One, hot. 2, hot.
Inside, gives to Benson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
One, hot. One. Who you got? Stop.
Kyler throwing here. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
One.
Back to throw, Murray. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Kings.
Check.
Point it right. Hey, alert 33.
All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Set. 180. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Getting out to his left. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
20. Alert. What's up?
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Set. 180. What's up?
Here's the give to Irving. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You know that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Set. 180. Real.
Check.
Ready. Regular. What's that?
First and 10. It's a gift to White. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Buccaneers have that football partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
180. What's that?
From the 42. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
180. Start.
First down, here's Baker. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
Good. 180. Motion. What's that?
From the gun, a run for White. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Good. 180. Hey, alert.
Wide, get wide.
Start.
Now Mayfield. Jump off caught by his back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
180. What's what?
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Oh, someone steps in. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals take over as he records his 10th career INT. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 2-2.
And out to Benson to start the drive. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, and they go right back to it. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Let's go.
Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Omaha.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Rolling left, buying some time. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Murray. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. On now comes their punter. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. Fair catch made here at the 30.
And taken. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Done. What's that?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
It's a gain of 5.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
To the races, middle of the field. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? You know, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Power squib kick is taken in. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now begin this drive with Benson. He needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Give on 2nd to Benson. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Connor here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Forward. Green. 2-2.
Give up the gun to Benson. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Cardinals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Forward.
Throwing from the gun here. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown.
This isn't new for this quarterback. He has been an accomplished runner all season long. One of the best in the league. Weaving that element into his game, a true dual threat guy, and he's been a nightmare for defenses.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals make it an 18-point game.
Cardinals 10.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, bro.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
180. What's that?
Irving on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Good. 180. What's that?
Once again, Irving. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Irving, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Good. 180. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Intended for
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And plenty of hang time on this one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Sit. 2-2.
They'll try it right with Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He's brought down by Deion Jones. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.